manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Going for it on 4th. That's Cosby on the marker. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 4-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He gets it headed right. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints trim the lead to 1. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Getting Olave on the slant. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down, give to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield now from the gun. Good, right downfield to Olave. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Saints 7.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Pass play now. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another. Third and long. Third and long. They're going to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Pearson on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Johnson now on the return. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Jump off caught by his back. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Kevin fired there to bring him down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Baker throwing again. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And we still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Finds a man right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Hits his running back. He's got the 1st down grab. It's still going. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line.
4 yards.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he can bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Hardy on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
They're going play action. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. He'll work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He's all the way home, touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a one-score game before halftime.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights, and the Saints cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka, and it sets up 2nd down. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throw right side, cut by Olave. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's got it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's good for 7 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hits him on the out route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
It's a gain of
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go! 79 Bronco, Cougar 19. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. The 30. Gets the 10. At the 5. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Hardy on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take one, Hardy on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard
line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Back to work they go after the interception. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
10 at the 40-yard
18
line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Chap 60, chap 60. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Baker now from the gun.
Tampa Bay.
Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Saints 17.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Hardy on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
A solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
There's a
line.
dive up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Another carry for him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Offense to the line fast.
Makes it third and 2.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Back to the well again. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Result of the
Offense
play
into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Run.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Regular. 180. Hurry. Up. Got.
On second and 10. Mayfield again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Setting up the screen. It's Olave. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
180.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Mecca Luka, the intended target. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Brought in. He has room past the 25. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Play it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry.
We send a man in motion. Baker out of the pistol. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Irving here from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Point it right. Run. Hey, alert 33. Up.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Out left and Otten makes the grab. Will be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Getting that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Quick slant caught by Shaheed. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game.
Saints 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. Escapes the defender. Races past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
Hits his running back. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 27 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
Danny Stutzman on the coverage.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Run.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I think do it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Mustang 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Kamara, the ball carrier. The tackle by Elijah can't save. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, third down. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield now from the gun. That one connects. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 24 yards. Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Handoff headed right. Irving. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
There's another for Irving. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even 4 points in a win. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it a 24-point ball game.
Saints 24. To kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. The gun, he'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
To the air on 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here on 4th. Throw come by his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Setting him on the dive. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Rolling back, gets the handoff. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans.
It's 2nd and
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. And get caught by his back. Kamara. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! All right, partner, peel back the curtain for everyone who's watched this happen on Sundays. Win looks unlikely, but they're still trying this kick. What is the coach now saying to his offense before they run out there?
I can hear the great Tom Moore, longtime NFL coach, over and over. He would preach to us through the week during the game. Whoever plays the game the hardest, the longest, is going to win. And my goodness gracious, you just recovered an onside kick. So play this game to the final second.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has it in close. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge...
And he is in for the touchdown! Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers who take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the